Peace and wellness. Hey, y'all. How are you guys doing on this beautiful Saturn Saturday? Hope you guys are as motivated as I am. In any endeavor, doesn't have to be tarot, but I'm a little motivated today. So I figured I come on here, do a quick spread, and go about my day. How are you guys this weekends? All of that great stuff. These introductions be so hard for me. All right. Okay. So this is going to be a collective reading. Doesn't apply to just one zodiac. Applies to all zodiacs. Take it how it resonates. And I'm going to get started. So I forgot to use these the last time. Sorry about that. So these are my cleansing bells. You guys see? I'm going to hit them one time. If this is too loud for you, or you're sensitive as far as noises, go ahead and turn your volume down just a little bit, enough for you to still get the effect. Other than that, we're going to cleanse the energy, and then I'm going to get started with the Celtic cross with some oracle for advice. All right. Ready? That wasn't as loud. I'm gonna hit him again. There we go. That's what I wanted to hear. All right. Let's set these down to the side. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I have not pre-shuffled, so I will pre-shuffle. Well, I will shuffle off camera. Only because the table is lower than the way I'm sitting, and it's more comfortable this way. But you guys should be able to hear me shuffle. All right. That almost popped out. Okay. So I started by taking my Ormus. And man, when I tell y'all some really spiritual stuff been happening to me, it's been crazy. But I love it though. As a Pisces, I love it. Love it. So I started taking the Ormus powder versus the Ormus liquid, and I like it better because you can put it in your smoothies, you can put it in your juices, your water. It has no taste to it. So it's definitely been getting me back on game. 10 of Wands here. Somebody is finally putting down the burdens. Ooh, and I saw this before, the Magician. Gemini, Virgo energy. Somebody is co-creating with the divine, using their energy, using their power. Somebody is basically making it do what it do. Answering whatever calling that it is that has been calling you, maybe for this year or however long. You're getting ready to use your power as the Magician and finally create that manifestation. Could be anything, but I'm sensing business. I'm sensing something that you've been working on for a while. All right, let's go ahead and get your current energy. Whoa. We have the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups could be emotional contentment, or it could be spiritual contentment. because cups are your intuition as well. What's influencing that? The Five of Wands, but it came in a reverse. So with this Nine of Cups and this Five of Wands in reverse, there's no more conflict around you. No more competition. Basically, you're in the clear of really moving forward with this contentment that you have with whatever it is that you're working on. Because again, well, we did have that Ten of Wands in reverse. So you've been working on putting down the boundaries. Putting down the burdens, not the boundaries. You've been working on putting down the burdens, and you've been manifesting something so much greater with your power. Let's see what's going on with like that past energy. We have the Knight of Wands that was in reverse. So there was something that you were in and out of about, but now you are deciding to pursue it. You're deciding to like, this is something that you weren't pursuing before. Like, for some reason you just would not take that action, but this was your past energy. What is your focus? Your focus is that you are now committed to whatever this is that's bringing you contentment. 1111 is the Four of Wands to me. And that means that you're on the right track. You're moving forward. You're on the right path. You're doing exactly what it is that you are setting your mind to do. What's your strength? Six of Wands. So you went from the Four of Wands to the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is your strength. That is success. That is actually knowing that, hey, my focus has been on this Four of Wands, me being on the right path, to the strength of, hey, I know the success is coming. I know I'm going to get there. I know that whatever it is that I'm asking for in the 5D is going to come into the 3D. What's your future? The Lovers. That's Gemini energy. This could be some type of choice that you have to make in your future. I'm going to read this a different way as well, because I'm also seeing love here as well. So I'll come back to that. But let's see what your advice is. We back at that Ten of Swords. Well, we're back at the... Well, no, because we have the Ten of Wands at first. Now we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So when we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, that means that now we have this new beginning after a painful ending. Like, now we're hitting the energy of there's no more backstabbing, no more betrayal, no more pain. Now you're at the point where this new beginning is going to be solid. Absolutely solid. You have no more people around you who are not good for you. Like, they're gone. Okay. What's your environment? We have the Eight of Wands. And actually the Temperance came out. And the Temperance is Sagittarius energy. And right now we are in Sagittarius season. So this could be happening for you right now. The Eight of Wands is something that could be happening really quickly. So again, that's why I'm saying that this could be happening to you right now, like at this very moment. This can also be some type of communication from your angels, because as we know, like the Temperance, you know, there's I believe that's Archangel Michael that's on this card, who's balancing out. So you could be alchemizing something right now that's gonna like you could be alchemizing something right now or balancing out something right now or harmonizing something right now in a very high speed, in a very high velocity during this season. I mean, you could be a Sagittarius, and this can definitely be your season to shine. What are your hopes and fears? Hopes and fears. We have the High Priestess, Pisces energy. And then what came out with that is the Ace of Wands. So you could know just by your intuitive guides or your inner knowing could also be your inner inspiration. You could know, like you could be using your third eye during meditation and things like that. That's going to tell you how to pursue something, how to act in regards to something that you're passionate about or something that you're confident about, or something it is that you are trying to gain the inspiration to do. So like this is a new beginning, and you know that this new beginning is coming of whatever it is that you're trying to pursue. Because Wands is about action. It's about movement. And this is a new beginning in some type of movement. And you know this. Like it's been coming to you. What's your outcome? These cards just keep falling. Six of Swords. That's your outcome. There's definitely a transition into smoother, like a smoother situation. A calmer situation. Like you're making this transition. And at the bottom of the deck, like you're walking away from things that are not serving you. And maybe this happened during Scorpio season because we have the Death card, Death and Rebirth. So maybe you had to walk away from a lot of things that, you know, were kind of holding you stuck and stagnant back in Scorpio season. And now you're like, all right, we're transitioning into Sagittarius season. And now it's like really time to let things go. So the other way I was looking at this was in regards to love. In the past, you was dealing with a knight who wasn't pursuing you in love, but your current energy is you actually have someone with this Nine of Cups. You actually have someone who is, you know, bringing you the fulfillment and love that you need. Somebody who is giving you your desires of love, and there's no conflict. There's no issues around it. Like this is a safe space for you. You have this Four of Wands, which is your focus, where it's like, hey, this is also a marriage card. So it's like you could possibly end up marrying this person, whoever this is. And it'll be a very, very, very successful commitment, a successful relationship, because it's also, again, a commitment card. And then you have the Lovers for your future, meaning that that's your soulmate. That's the person that you're supposed to be with. And then the advice is that whatever you went through with this Knight of Wands person, you don't have to worry about that with this person. Like, this person is not going to betray you. This person is not going to hurt you. This person is not going to misuse you, use you, or any of that. The environment is this person knows how to communicate with you through bringing the balance and the harmony. And they know how to, you know, like, they know how to balance love and everything else. They know how to balance their emotions. You know, they know how to balance your emotions. And again, this person could be a Sagittarius. The hopes and fears in regards to this, this person can also be a High Priestess is Cancer and Pisces. So this person could be a Pisces or a Cancer. However, whoever this is, they can definitely be male. I'm getting male with this Ace of Wands. So they really are into you sexually with this Ace of Wands. Because when I look at wands and I think about love and things like that, I think about the male parts. So this could be a male who's like really, really, really into you. Or you can just be really, really, really into this male and you guys' intimacy. And then the Six of Swords is you guys making whatever transition, meaning when you guys do get married, it's going to be a very, very, very amazing transition from boyfriend, girlfriend, fiancés to husband and wife. So that's both pictures of this. Now, let me see. So yeah, that is both interpretations of what I got. It can either be something, again, that you are now working on, that's fulfilling you emotionally, spiritually, and abundantly. And it's no longer, you know, bringing a conflict in your life. Like, either way, there's no more conflict. And either way, the outcome is, oh, and we have 6-6, harmony. Either way, like, the outcome is a transition into peace, tranquility, calmness, harmony. So let's get sorry y'all, that I did not shuffle. I was not trying to shuffle. Let's get some advice for your focus. I know a card flipped over. Resolution for this Four of Wands. So yes, just know that you are on the right path. Whatever it is that, you know, you've been struggling with is getting ready to be resolved. Like, it always don't happen the way we want it to, but it does happen, and you are able to move forward and move on. So there will be relief at the end of this. This being on the right path. This 1111 feeling. Maybe you've been seeing 1111 a lot. What's your strength? Two of them came out. I always have issues picking my cards up. I need to get my nails cut. Lighten up, and we got manifest. So again, the Six of Wands is about success. So whatever it is that you've been like manifesting, trying to bring into fruition. It's gonna happen for you. I'm just trying to move this stuff out the way because I feel like yeah, whatever this is that you have been trying to bring into fruition, the Six of Wands is also someone in there. It's also about ego. So if you've been worried about, if you've been in your ego too much about maybe wanting something to happen, like wanting some type of successful outcome to happen, you're being told to lighten up. You're being told to kind of like get off that high horse a little bit and just let it happen the way it needs to. I mean, if you've been manifesting correctly, and when I say correctly, I mean not trying to step on other people's toes or over people just to get what you want, you're going to get it. Stay positive. Keep positive thoughts. Again, get out of your ego about it, because the ego is the ego can make or break you. And if this is about a relationship with someone that you're wanting to happen, don't try to have them stroke your ego. Like, just let things happen the way it happens, because you guys are meant to be with each other. You guys are meant to have this peaceful life after whatever else is going to happen. Meaning, you know, as you guys continue to learn more about each other, I mean, you're going to have your ups and downs. That's what relationships are about. But stay out of your ego. And don't think that they have to stroke your ego. And then vice versa. Like, don't think you have to stroke their ego. And hopefully they'll stay out of their ego. Let's see what the future advice is. Reassess. So reassess could be because the Lovers is a choice, and this is a future matter. So maybe this is just something that, you know, some type of choice that you're making that maybe you need to reassess, or maybe you need to make sure that you weigh all of your pros and cons before you commit to a person. So weigh your pros and cons before you commit to whatever this choice that you're trying to make for the future, and weigh your pros and cons before you commit to a person. Either way, take it how it resonates. What's your advice on the advice? A couple of them came out. We got comfort. We have listen. We have patience. And that was on that Ten of Swords that was in reverse. So in this case, comfort, listen, patience. Well, swords are also about communication. So in this case, you're being asked to listen more have more patience for this person, because I feel like maybe you might not trust, like it's not going to be like, oh, y'all meet this day and then y'all marry tomorrow. No. I feel like it's going to be some situations where both of y'all are going to test each other's patience. But that does not mean that y'all are not necessarily meant to be with each other. And then when it comes to comfort, whatever it is that you're trying to make in regards to the choice for the future, if this is not about love, this is just about you stepping outside of your comfort zone, listening to yourself a lot more in regards to the choices that you're trying to make. Like, don't just make a hasty decision. Like, make sure you're really taking the time to listen to yourself. And be patient with yourself. Don't jump right into something that you know could possibly harm you in the future, or could maybe halt you in the future, or stop you from that successful, that successful outcome, because you did have the Six of Wands. It's like when I get all these downloads and I'm like trying to distinguish like what's what. That's the only thing about like being a tarot reader, is like you can get so many downloads at one time and you want to like interpret all of the messages at once, but you're like, you can't, because it'll pull you in different directions. Let's see, what is your hopes and fears? Advice card. Soar. Whatever your intuition is telling you about this new beginning and action that you're going to be taking, you're going to soar. Like, don't dim your light. You're going to soar very, very, very high and far. Or again, if this is about love, you and this person will soar together. Just don't weigh each other down. Have those uncomfortable conversations when they come about, because no relationship is going to be perfect. And then what is your outcome? That almost fell out. We got release and we got bravery. So the Six of Swords, again, is a transition, that moving into calmer waters. So this is your outcome. If there's anything that you're holding on from your past, release it. If there's anything that you're afraid to do, or if you are afraid of this transition or afraid of this outcome, bravery is needed in this case. Let me get two Soul's Journeys cards. We have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So again, yes, in regards to this spread, whether it's, something love related or not, be honest with yourself and make sure that you know what it is that you're getting yourself into, and if it's going to serve your highest well-being in the future, which, it looks like it will, but at the same time, it's like there will be a choice that you have to make in the future. And then we have forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And that's probably why your outcome is the Six of Swords. Because whatever it is, like I said, that happened in your past with this Knight of Wands, or maybe just something that was affecting your present energy, like the in and out type of energy, or something was stopping the pursuit of action, the pursuit of something that you wanted in the past, whether it was a person, whether it was a situation, whatever the case may be. Let me see. Maybe there was a lack of self-awareness, or there was some very unfocused energy, or it could have been anything from the past that was kind of like affecting your future. But I mean, your current energy is very good. Like, you are in this very, very, very calm, I've reached a completion, or I've reached a wish fulfillment type of energy with this Nine of Cups. And that's probably why, like I said, the conflict is no longer around you. But you have to keep it that way. You have to probably forgive your past before you can move on to all of the greatness again, from the Four of Wands all the way to the Six of Swords. So be honest with yourself, forgive your past, forgive yourself, whatever it is you have to do in order to be able to get to where you want to go again, whether that be love or a decision that you have to make. But that is what I have here. I hope it resonated. I felt like all over the place, but like I said, when you're doing a collective reading, you have so many energies that are like entering the reading, and you have to very much distinguish between all of them, and you have to try to get all of the messages out. Like, I'm not a person that's just going to be like, oh, let me make up this story. No, I'm going to get what I get, and I'm going to give it to you how I give it to you. If it resonates with you, wonderful. If it doesn't, maybe this reading is just not for you at this moment, or energy is fluid. It can happen now, it can happen in the future, or it could have been something in the past. So much gratitude to you all for tuning in, and I am going to cut it. Peace, wellness. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, guys. Bye.